Trigonometric functions is a topic in grade 11 where it focuses on the graphs of y is equals to sin x, y is equals to cos x, and y is equals to tan x, and their transformation in general, where there is a change in the vertical shift, the horizontal shift, and the vertical stretch. In this topic, learners learn the transformation from the mother function of these graphs, the sine graph, the tan graph, and the cos graph, the transformation through the amplitude, the period, the domain, the range, and the asymptote, which gives them the idea of their shape and their movement. So this topic, it's important because trigonometric graphs are widely used in the real world uh, as waves, sounds, tides, alternating current in electricity. So through ICT integration, where we are integrating the tool of YouTube videos. This is where yes, learners, it gives learners a chance to be able to visualize and observe this graph drawn, and being able to see how this graph changes through their shapes and movement. Yeah. So and movement. So looking at their their lesson objective, by the end of the lesson, I think the learner should be able to remember, which is the first one in Bloom taxonomy, remembering. They must be able to identify and recall the general forms of trigonometric functions, uh, and then understand the parameters that have a certain impact and on the shapes and the movement, and apply which where they are able to sketch the graphs and interpret them with their transformation. So in the introduction, that's where I have a video where we upload a video with a prior knowledge, a written trigonometric function overview or content, which is a revision, where I, as a teacher, will be explaining through the video, and then activating their prior knowledge of, they must know what to expect. And during the development, this is where I will be uh, making an effort of making sure that through the activity one, that's where we introduce the concept of the transformation, the horizontal transformation, and the vertical transformation, and the amplitude, the domain, the range. The video contains all of that. So my role there is to pause, to clear misconceptions, and the learners will be watching attentively. So activity 2, that's where we are going to be using the screenshots. We are going to be going back to the activity and explaining activity, and then allowing learners to answer the questions that will be asked. And then learning activity 3, that's where we have the worksheets where the learners are going to be working, where they are going to be applying. That's where the application is. At the end, the learners must be able to understand, and then they must be able to share what they have learned. Uh, they do a quick summary of the lesson in their own words, what they have learned, and then what is it that has increased from in their knowledge, what has been added more from the prior knowledge they had from grade 10 about trig functions and trigonometry in general to what they have learned through that day.